everybody. It's April 22nd, 5:54 a.m. People, you might want to sit down for what I'm about to say. I'm really shocked. As most of you people know, I've been having a little problem with Coinbase. And I've been telling you about my accounts being hacked drama. Well, let's just say I always had the gift of being smarter than I appear. And my enemies are not as smart as they pretend to be. When I'm speaking about my enemies, I'm talking about people who don't have a conservative values. And if they don't have conservative values, they don't have morals, they'll do anything and anything to basically fulfill their psychopathic tendencies. What I found out today is that it's pretty relevant to everybody's out here that has a conservative view and you had your accounts hacked. Surprisingly, what I found out today, it's sad in a way, but I would say I should have realized this sooner, but it was to be expected. What I found out was that while my accounts were being hacked, I'm a little bit of a white hat. If I can catch you hacking my account, I could burn through the VPN and find exactly where these attacks on my accounts are coming from. What I uncovered is there's a network set up by these SJWs in our government and out in the open. It's a network which I call the rat tunnels. How they're getting into people's accounts, how they're attacking their adversaries, hacking their accounts, and why certain politicians are trying to put in a pandemic bill funding for liberal arts centers like museums, art centers and stuff. I figured it out. My perception, I have an odd perception. It's higher than most. And I've always been good at analyzing and figuring out how to unravel the Gordian knot of deception. And what I found out, why these are certain officials in our government are asking for huge amounts of money to be sent to, say, the JFK Center, which their daughter runs. And why it's so important that these liberal arts centers get the funding they need, why it's closed and they're not essential. What I found out is that in these liberal arts centers, museums, they're all around you, they're in major cities, they have back rooms full of computers. And they have people working in these computers that are hacktivists. And if anybody ruffles the current Stasi's operations, the commies in these governments, or these SGWs from achieving their goals, they start attacking your accounts. And not only that, if you have Silicon Valley has a problem, they go to their local official that they gave a campaign donation to. They call in their favor for the money and say, look, I got a problem. Somebody's uncovering something that I'm doing. Take him out. Do something to him. Make his life miserable. And they go and start hacking your accounts to this network. Now, the network is set up in all these liberal arts centers, museums, galleries, anything that's federally funded. This is why you got these rotten bastards. They think they're playing I Spy. They actually think, oh, well, so what if he's in charge of the government now and we can't use our systems to go in and out and do what we do. So now we'll just use a different part and we'll use people's money against them. So, like I said, how I found this out, when they hacked my account, I burned through the VPN and it went to a museum in my area. So they're trying to hack my accounts locally. So they have a network, I call them the rat tunnels, all over the place. So you people need to start going to museums and start filming the people that are currently coming in and out of the museums. Stop a few of them. Why are you going into this museum when it's quarantine? What do you actually do here? They're using these museums and these art centers in the back rooms, these liberal little hot spots, and they're using them to do black hat activity against people they oppose. It's been found. Anybody wants to talk to me, any agency, you come here, I'll give you the IP address. You can trace it yourself. I still have it. This is a big nest of rotten scum. They're son of a bitches. And it needs to be cleared out.